Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be making a tutorial video on Fraxswap and how you can use Fraxswap to perform basic and extreme swapping functions. Now Fraxswap is a swapping mechanism developed by the Frax finance team, and it's an important aspect of the Frax protocol as it is the first constant product automated market maker with an embedded tool for conducting large trades over a long period of time. So the motivation for building Fraxswap, according to the team, was to create a unique average market maker, that is AMM, with special features for many reasons. So specifically, Frax protocol is going to use Fraxswap for some functions like buying back and burning FXS, that's Frax shares with armor profits. Fraxswap will be used for minting FXS to buy back and burn Frax stablecoins in order to maintain and stabilize the price peg. Also, Fraxswap will be used to mint Frax to purchase new hard assets and other functions. So it is clear and evident that Fraxswap is an important function or aspect in the Frax protocol, and today I'll be making a tutorial video on how you can use the AMM and the TWAM function in Fraxswap to perform swapping functions. So the first thing to do is you come to the website, the Frax finance website, and then this is the dashboard. This is the Frax dashboard. Then first thing you do is you connect your wallet. No. The first thing is to do is just look for Fraxswap. Okay, so you come here. This is Fraxswap. It's quite buggy, so let's wait for it to. Okay, now it's done. So this is the page. This is the Fraxswap page. This is the AMM, and this is the TWAM. This is AMM, and this is TWAM. So by just switching, you can switch from AMM to TWAM and back. So the first thing to do is you connect your wallet. So I'll be connecting my wallet. Can connect MetaMask, Wallet Connect, or Coinbase, or Rainbow. So the most popular one is MetaMask, and that's the one I'll be using, because I guess that's the one you guys are using too. So MetaMask it is. Come to MetaMask. Okay. So this is my MetaMask. Then connect to it. Connected to Frax official web app. Then go back. So my wallet is connected. Let's wait for it to fully show. Okay, let's reload it. Okay, now it's back. So I guess I will have to connect my wallet again, because I don't think it's connected. So connect wallet again. Okay, now my wallet is connected. So you can see this is the AMM, that is the average market maker, and the TWAM is time weighted average market maker. So the first one is the AMM. So this is the AMM. So this is the AMM. Now you can see this is swap and this is pool. So this pool is used for adding liquidity to certain pools. We'll come back to that one later. So let's get to swap. So this is the swap function. This is the AMM. So here we have Frax to FXS. So you can either swap your Frax to FXS or FXS to Frax. So if you are familiar with Uniswap, you know it follows the same function. Y times X equals to K. So K being the constant value of the crypto you are pulling from the liquidity pool. So now I want to swap from it to FXS to Frax shares. So we already have Frax here. I can just come here. There's a bunch of options. So I can just choose it. Now this is it and this is FXS now. So I can this is the max. This is the amount of it I have in my wallet. That's 0.0 0.04723. So I can either choose max, or I can choose the amount I want. So I can just say 0.004. Okay, once that is done, then let's wait for it to, it's getting a little bit buggy. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Now it's done. So this is the multi-hop. This multi-hop shows the step my FX is going to take to get swapped my ETH from this shows the step my ETH is going to take from getting from ETH to FX. That is Fraxswap. So this is the multi-hop. So after all the swapping, I'll be getting 0.99 FXs from my ETH that I'm swapping. Okay, so now this is the Fraxswap multi-hub. This shows the step in which my ETH is going to take before getting swapped to Fraxshares. So I'm swapping 0.004 ETH to WET. Then from WET, then we come to WET. From WET using the Fraxswap EMM v2, then gets swapped to Frax. That's the Frax stable coin. Then using the Fraxswap EMM v2 from Frax to FXS. So I'm getting my FXS from swapping my ETH to FXS. So once that is done, I can click on swap. So that is the basic function of how AMM is going to work. Now this, after clicking on swap, I've been asked to confirm. Now here I will not be going on with this because the gas is pretty high now. The gas is $81 and I don't have that in my wallet, so I won't be going on with this transaction. I'm just gonna reject it now, go back to my wallet. So that is how the AMM works. AMM works for simple swapping functions from it to FXS and all that. So now we go back to the TWAM. Going back to TWAM now. So I'll be explaining how we can use the TWAM to perform swapping functions. So I'm going to just go back now. Okay, now this is the TWAM. We are back at the TWAM. So I'll be switching back to the TWAM. Now the TWAM is time weighted average market maker. Now the TWAM is used for performing large amount of transaction over a period of time. So let's say you are like Elon Musk or CZ or maybe Jack Dorsey or Michael Saylor, and you want to swap 1 million or just let me say $1 million worth of it into Fraxshares. I'm an ordinary degen. I don't have a lot of money like that. So if you want to perform swaps with a large amount of money in ETH or any other crypto that you have, you can use this TWAM because TWAM allows large amount of swaps to be performed in little pieces. So if you want to swap $1 million worth of Ethereum into FXS, the trade will be divided into smaller orders over a period of time. So this will reduce the amount of money you are going to spend on the transaction fees, the gas fees, because if you want to do it all at once, it's going to be very expensive. So these TWAMs makes this order little by little in small orders. It executes large orders in small orders. So that is going to save gas fees and money because Ethereum is very expensive. So in this TWAM, as I said earlier, is used for large amount of transactions. So let me change this Frax to, let me say ETH. Let's say you want to swap $1 million worth of ETH. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is $1 million of it to FXS. So then you come here. This is the buy period. This is the amount of time you're going to use to swap your ETH to FXS. So let's say you want to use like probably 2 months and some days. Then you come here, 2 months. Okay, let's say 2 months, 13 days and 15 hours, that is 1767 hours. So to swap your ETH to FXS is going to take 1767 hours. So within this time frame, your Ethereum is going to undergo, the Ethereum swapping function is going to undergo a division in which this trade is going to be divided into smaller parts, into smaller parts in order to execute the trade. So this trade is going to, as you said, as you have, you are going to set the amount of period that you want. So you are going to set it. So I set mine to 2 months, 13 days and 15 hours. That is 1767 hours. So that is the amount is going to take, the time frame is going to take for my ETH to be swapped to FXS. So because I don't have $1 million in my wallet, so this it is saying insufficient liquidity for this trade. So I won't be going on with this transaction here. But I guess you understand the swapping function of the TWAM, the time average, the time weighted average market making order. It is used for making large amount of transactions, like millions of dollars. So what it does is it divides your the one single trade into smaller trades in order to make it cheap and reduce gas fees and the amount of money you are going to spend executing the trade. Now, so that is all for the swap function, and this is the pool. In this pool is for supplying liquidity to different pool and to different liquidity pools. Now here to different liquidity pools. This is Frax. You can select any type of token you want to deploy into the liquidity pool. You can choose it, but it has to be equal. It has to be equal. You can use the max. So once you've used the max, so check here. This is okay. Let me just say 1. Okay, so this is the pool fee. This shows the amount of money you are going to use to pay the liquidity pool you are supplying. So once that is done, you can approve, and then once you approve it in your wallet, then you can supply. So that is all for the TWAM function and the Fraxswap. So you can use Fraxswap for simple orders using AMM, and you can use it for complex and large trades. That is TWAM. So I guess you understand how you can use Fraxswap to execute smaller and bigger trades, and how you can use Fraxswap to deploy liquidity pools, to deploy tokens into any liquidity pool that you want to do so. So now I guess so if you have any question on Fraxswap, on how you can use Fraxswap to swap functions, to swap tokens, you can just leave a comment and then I'll answer your question. So thank you for watching this video, and just stay tuned for more videos on how you can on Frax Finance, Frax protocol, every other things in Frax ecosystem. Thank you very much, and stay tuned. Thank you for watching.